for me to give you a personal tour of our premises here in Rutherford. Many of you have been around and had the opportunity to see what we do, but a lot of the people in the room haven't had that opportunity. So I thought what I'll do this morning is take you a walk through to show you what we do and to introduce you to a couple of our staff members, so that you can see what and how we do things at Signarama. Obviously what we need to do is we need to practice what we preach, and we need to put out signs to say that yes, we are open. We also need to make sure that we present all our promotional items available. So we've got some of our banner flags out to show our customers as they come in, little A-frames just to show them all the different types of signs, what we can do. We've even got some of our emojis stuck on the floor to make sure you know to wear your mask. And then also we've got a illuminated sign, channel letters, three-dimensional letters that lights up as soon as it gets dark. And we've also got a nice big polycarbonate light box sign around the corner. Let me show you the inside of our showroom or our reception area. Good morning, this is Paul. Paul, say hi.
Morning, how are you?
Most of you know Paul, but I think what you don't know is for how many Signaramas Paul has worked.
I've been at 3 different Signaramas, 7 years Dandenong, 12 months Newcastle, and I'm in my 4th year with Joe.
Great, thanks Paul.
Thank you.
I want to show you a couple of the custom signs that we've got in the office. What we try to do is showcase as much of the different type of signs that we do. So when a customer comes in, he can just have a look around and give him some ideas of what he actually needs. Or what I've seen happen often is they then start ordering additional stuff that they didn't think of before. Just before I go on, just to say there's all the business cards for B&I in our office. So if somebody comes in, I can just pull a card out and give it to them. First sign I want to show you is this is a typical example of a reception sign. We love doing these. We cut them out of 10mm or 15mm acrylic, put them on with panel supports, and then what we do is take the logo and we either stick just vinyl letters on the back or cover the whole thing, put the vinyl on the back. It looks great. Another thing our customers love is these little booklets that we get printed. Our friend Mark from Cessna Print Place normally gets them done, and we can just hand them out to our customers, giving for them to take away, give them an idea of what we do. Okay, there on this table, this is normally where we consult with our customers. We want to do it in this room to keep the creative juices flowing. There's a couple of small decals. This is hard hat decals that Downers ordered. They're just going to stick on the front of the hard hats. A couple more of our floor decals, social distancing ones, and this is a good example of a unit number. A lot of the support companies to the mines use these ones. It's a class 1 reflective, and then we stick a cast black vinyl on top of that just to make it last. We can also get like these bar runners made. It's quite easy and quick to get done. This is also Benita. Benita, say hi. Doesn't look like Benita's here, but she's actually here. She checks up on us all the time. She only works a couple of days a week, and she's not here today. Good example of a couple of internal signs. Now this is brushed ACM. It is a aluminium composite material. We route it, we fold it, and then we stick either black letters on or clear print on, and that's used in a lot of the accommodation units where they put it inside. I want to zoom over to this side. Also a couple of ideas of cut out letters. That's 15mm foam board. Can't use it outside, but ideal for inside use. That's acrylic. Then we've got fabricated. This is polished stainless steel. It makes extremely nice halo LED letters, because what you do is you actually put the LEDs to the back. you suspend it a couple of millimeters away from the wall, and then it creates this beautiful halo effect around the letters. There's some more brushed letters. This is also a good example of a reception sign where you can cut your logo out of 10mm acrylic and stick it on the wall behind your desk. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, I'll just run through this wall. We do the normal pull-up banners, A-frames, floor decals, for sale signs, normal just decals that you can stick on, well, drums in this case. We do banners, channel letters, as I showed before, and then obviously the big one is vehicle decals, vehicle graphics. We also do boat graphics, although I don't love doing them because there's always problems with a boat going into salt water. Okay, what I'll do is let me walk through the rest of the office and I'll give you an idea of what we do there. This is our print room. This is Jake. Hi Jake.
Morning, how you going?
How many years have you been in the signage industry, Jake?
Oh, going on 26, 27 years now, Joe.
A lot of experience in this business, and yeah, we're proud of it. I've been in the signage game for also 25 years. So between myself and Jake and Paul, you know, when you come to Signarama that you will get good service. This is our main rat or machine in our operation. This is a latex printer. It can print 1.65 meter material wide, and everything basically runs, most things run through this machine. We print on different format. What's in here at the moment is banner. We just did 10 banners yesterday, banner material. Then we've got a polymeric vinyl, which is a high-end vinyl with a cast vinyls, and then also mono vinyl, which is a little bit you know, for your promotional decals. And then we also do one-way vision. There's a good example of one-way vision. You can see that it's got small little holes, but you still can see out. This is just normal colored vinyl. Now 20 years ago, before the digital printing age, all signage was basically done either by sign writers that hand painted, or we did vinyl cut letters like this. This is our plotter. Now often you need to print a logo, and then you also need to contour cut it to shape. So what we do is we print on the latex printer, then we transfer it over to the plotter to cut the decals to shape. And this is the back of our shed, and I'll show you a little bit what happens here. There's Craig. He's a machine when it comes to vehicle graphics. Craig, if you're not doing cars, what do you do?
Restore vintage aeroplanes and fly them.
Ah, cool. Okay, let's show you around at the back. Once we've done the prints on the inside on the latex printer, we bring it out and then we put it through a laminator, and that basically means you put a clear layer of vinyl on top of the printed vinyl just to make sure that it lasts. This is our application table. Now that works is you put your substrate at the bottom, you put vinyl on top of it, then you drop your roller. I'll give you a quick show. You should do something like that. You drop your vinyl, you flip it over, you peel it back, and then it basically applies it onto the material. There's different kinds of lamination for different vinyls. So if you print on a car vinyl, you have to use a car lam. If you print on polymeric vinyl, you have to use a poly lam. And if you use one-way vision, it's got a different brand of lamination that you use for that as well. Now our shed is quite big. We have in the past had probably 4 buses in here at one stage. This is one of 3 we're doing for Baptist Care at the moment. But at the back here is our manufacturing area. This is where we build our light boxes and frames. And then once we've built it, what we do is we put it in here just to give it a quick coat of paint. Now we don't spray it often, and so this is just a little makeshift little spray room where we do sand blasting and a little bit of spray painting. Now that's basically a wrap from me, and now you know who we are, what we can do, and I trust that you will be able to refer Signarama to your customers and your connections with confidence. Remember, Signarama, it's the way to grow your business.